make sure you dial your most valuable numbers, the mobiles, last, and I'll tell you why. Hi guys, my name's Deepak Shukla, founder at Pearl+Lemon+Sales. We're a sales training and development agency based in the UK as well as the USA, and today, in day number 102 of 119 days of cold calling training, we're here to talk about the dial the mobiles last approach. But before we get into it, feel free to click the link in the description below to get access to 17 additional strategies that are not shared in this training. So fundamentally, with the dial the mobiles last approach, your mobile phone numbers are going to be the most valuable numbers that you have without question. A mobile phone number is the direct decision maker's number. And that means that they're the person who controls all of the ultimate decisions that are made. So more and more in today's day and age, we're getting good contact data for decision makers with mobile phone numbers. However, the databases do it, whether people publicly put their phone numbers up, data's resold, but there's GDPR compliant databases with phone numbers that you can purchase on there, okay? And then you can ring. Homeowners is a good example of it, or, phone, so phone numbers. And this is a little bit of an interesting one. We'll talk about this probably in the strategic list building approach, actually. So I'll come back to it. But mobile phones are very, very powerful. And I wouldn't advocate when you've got a campaign going to just immediately start dialing the mobiles. I say dial the mobiles last. This is really a means for dial the mobiles once you've got the pitch nailed, you've got the approaches down, you've got all of the objections figured out, you know how to handle whatever might happen on a call. Then you start going for the mobiles, because you can't really call a mobile back. Even if you do the phone number switcheroo and it's the same person, it still won't work if you've had a conversation with that person. When there's no pickup, it's a little bit different, but assuming you get a pickup or you get a call back, then you're going to really have that one chance to impress the person you're speaking to. So with that, it really pays to ensure that when that moment comes, you're ready. So when you kick off a campaign, unless you've got an infinite list of mobile phone numbers, I'd still advocate doing whatever you want to do in regards to role play, whatever you want to do in regards to landlines, but basically practicing the pitch on influencers or gatekeepers rather than receptionists, rather than decision makers. So, with this in mind, it just pays to make sure that you've got the pitch locked down when you're ready to call the decision maker. And that's why, for that reason, you should really dial the mobiles last. And dialing the mobiles last can practically mean just a case of, today's day one of the campaign. Let's wait till day 4 until we really know the pitch inside out, and we potentially already landed some successful leads through the landlines or the direct dials, because mobiles are just such valuable assets, and you're always going to have fewer mobiles than you do landlines, and the mobiles are where all of the decision makers live. So treat them with care, treat them with absolute love. These kinds of phone number leads are high value, so you should make sure you give it your best when you start calling people on the mobile phone, because it's really going to be make or break. So dial the mobiles last.
Remember, we've got 17 gated strategies just waiting for you. All you need to do is bing, subscribe, as well as click the link in the description below to get access to those 17. Get some.